Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for tuning into another one here on the coach's desk. We appreciate you over here. Big up on yourself. You understand? You don't know it going on. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as usual, you don't know, with you liking and sharing and subscribing, the platform get bigger and it have a wider reach. You understand? So please like the video. Yeah. If you're new over here, subscribe because we have a lot more coming. All right. And this video is basically about Road to Jamaica National Trials. And we're going to just highlight some of the events that persons will be doing and possibly give our prediction. You understand? All right. So let's get right into it. This time around, this is episode 4. Yeah, man. We have 3 episodes out there already. You can check it out. Episode 1 and 2, men and women 400 meters. Episode 3 was the women's 200 meters. And now we'll be delving into the men's 200 meters on episode 4. All right, so let's jump into it real quick because right now for me, this event is one of our weakest events out there right now. Yeah, man. The men's 200 meters is the weakest event out there right now. And when I say weak, it is just the reality. It's no disrespect to any athlete. It is just calling it as is. You understand? Because sometimes when other people call it thing as is, rate them up. Let me call it as is, man. This is one of our weakest events. You understand? And quite a number of these athletes that I'm going to be talking about, they will be doubling in the 100 meters and the 200 meters, right? So pretty much they will have distance under their legs. They will have pounding under their legs. They'll have a lot of force and pressure under their legs, right? So, quite frankly, only 2 athletes out of this list that I'm seeing that will be doing only the 200 meters. And we talk about um Andrew Hudson. I think he's one of the favorite in this one, but he has not run a very fast 200 meter this season. He has run 10-1 to over 100 meters. That's the only race that he has run in 100 meters this season, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But in the 200 meters, he has not done that sub 20 that we know that he can do. He probably has been struggling in terms of injuries, but we know that he'll be doing. He signed up for the 200 meters only. So he'll be going in there with fresh legs. And certainly, I'm looking forward to see him compete, to see what he's about, what he has. And why I say that this event is also weak, because in comparison with what is happening out there in the world, the Noah Lyles, the Kenneth Bednarik, the Tibogo, the new kid on the block in Lindsay. There are some top quality athletes out there, and we will definitely have to put on our best spike and our best tracksuit to come out here and put in a decent performance that will put us in the conversation. One of our best 200 meters runner of this season in Oblique Civil, he will not be running the 200 meters. He's only registered for the 100 meters. And coming up in the other episode, I'll be talking more about the women's 100 and 100 meters. So we have to look out for that, right? So that is that on Andrew Hudson. I think that he has a very good chance of winning. Um, in terms of time, I'm not sure what time he'll be running based off the slow start that he would have had for the season. I guess that his team will just want to come out here and qualify and ensure that he makes it on the plane to Paris. And when you look at the qualification standard, I mean, not many athletes would have run that time, and that is very telling. Hence the reason it is also one of the weakest events in my eyes, right? So Michael Campbell, he's doing the 1-2. He'll be running this one from the MVP camp. I think he's a better 100 meters runner than 200 meters. So I don't know what is happening in his training right now, but I definitely don't see him, running as fast as the other people in the world that will, affect this 200 meters. Jelani Gordon, He's a better 100-meter runner, but he's coming out to get the double because most of these athletes do believe that because it's one of the weakest events, they can do the double and try as best as possible to make this team. So let's see what Jelani has to offer. Julian Ford, very good season so far. It was derailed possibly by some sort of niggle that he's having in his hamstring. I hope that everything is all right, but from what I have known and heard is that Julian Ford has been training. He's back in training. He has been putting in the work to ensure that, he comes to the trial and do well. For me, I don't see Julian Ford doing the 200-meter double. I more see the 200-meter for Julian Ford as a what you call it, speed endurance work. That is my observation. That is what I believe. And I do think he's just doing it to get some more races under his legs because of the portion of the season that he possibly would have lost in the competition phase. So that is that where Julian Ford. But of course, Julian Ford was really a 200-meter runner, because even when he was at the World Junior, before he pulled up, he was leading the field by a city block. You understand? But it is what it is, and we hope that he continues throughout the season injury free and do his thing. Raheem Ford is also one of them that probably has not run a lot of 200 meters this season. And I guess everybody is trying to put their best foot forward to make the 200 meters. Like I said, it's weak, people. It's very weak. You understand? Taekwondo Tracy, he's a better 100-meter runner. So he's going to be trying out for this as well. Not much to say on that. Andre Ewers, just coming back. Good to see him back. You understand? Better 100-meter runner for me. Let's see what he has to offer coming back in the sport, coming back from those injury concern. So it's good to see him registered and ready to compete at the national trials. Adrian Carr, yes, the motorcade athlete. You understand? He was away in the United States on scholarship, and he's now back in Jamaica training with the motorcade track club. And I think he has gone like 20 point already. I don't think it's this season, but he's a man that has gone in the 20-point bracket already. 20.9, 20.8, thereabout. What will happen going into this trial, I am not sure. You understand? Let's see what can happen where this is concerned. Adrian Carr, the youngster. Javari Thomas is also one of them that I think he signed up for the 100 and the 200, but after checking, I see where he is only, after rechecking, I see where he's only registered for the 200 meters. I guess he believed that the 100 meters is kind of stocked where that is concerned, and he's really going after this 200 meter. This is a man that has run 20.3 this season, and if he gets things right, he definitely can make that qualifying mark and qualify for the Olympic Games. He has improved tremendously. He ran 10-1, like I said before, in the 100 meters, but they realize possibly that he won't be able to trouble anyone in that, and they have shifted focus to the 200 meters. I believe that he can finish in the top two, in the top three. Let's see how that one pan out. Kadrian Goldstein is also another one that is going after the 1-2 double. I don't know. I don't know about Kadrian 200 meters. Akeem Blake, we understand that he should have been running a lot of 200 meters this season. We have not seen it. The world indoor bronze medalist is going for the 200 meters as well. Let's see how we can, go about doing that. Nigel Ellis is one that will be, going through this, and he has been struggling throughout the years. I think he should have come to an already, but we sometimes don't know what the athletes go through, injury concern, environment, stress on them brain, and all of these things. Mentally, they are not prepared as well. So let's see how Nigel can push it for this season. Brian Level, very good runner as well. I think he's a very good 200-meter runner. He can sneak in as well, but again, they need to run that qualifying standard. Can he get down to that? Johan Blake, second fastest man over 200 meters. He's going for it. He has had some setbacks this season. Let's see if Johan Blake can reproduce and run that qualifying time. Ossa Blair will also be in this one, and Gary Card. Yes, people, Gary Card. That is the youngster from Woolmers. He's going after that 200 meters. And he's also registered for the 100 meters. And he's registered under the senior. And of course, he can register under both, and then you know how it goes. But he's going after the big boys. Can this youngster upset the big boys? Does he have what it takes? Well, guess what I'm training? That's Stephen Francis Youth, man. Yeah, man. That's Stephen Francis Youth. You understand? Stephen Francis Youth. So to know that go. You get to me, I say, want to know how that goes. So let's look out and see what he has to offer in this one. I don't know. Share your comment. Who do you think is gonna take this one? For me, my top three, I'm looking at Andrew Hudson, Javari Thomas, and Akeem Blake if he shows up. And if Akeem Blake doesn't shows up, Brian Level can cause an upset there, or can finish in the top three. Share your thoughts. Until next time, peace out.